I've had this little awesome mini bike for about 2 months now. Maybe got about 20 hours of ride time on it. Finally decided to adjust the chain, which was probably right at the borderline of being too loose when I bought it. The book says it needs to have somewhere between a 1/2 to 3/4 inch of slack in the chain, and I'm probably closer to an inch now. So the adjustment seems to be fairly simple. I haven't done it before, but it's basically loosening the wheel axle bolt and then adjusting the tensioners, which it doesn't quite explain very well. It does say adjust chain tension by turning the tension nuts 3, which is that guy there, but there's one on each side. So this one over here on the left side, and then same thing over here on the right side. And I think the key here is just doing them even. It's a 10mm jobby. So I'm just going to go one rotation on each side. Using that green mark, that factory green mark, as a indicator. The nut is a 19 on that axle bolt, and of course, obviously, I just used that to hold it in place. Okay, and there's one on each side, one turn. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that helps significantly. In fact, that's probably got us about a 1/2 inch of play. But I'm going to go just a shade more. We'll go, that's another 1/4 turn. Then we'll 1/4 turn it here. Oh yeah. Looks good to me. So then just smoke this thing back down, and that's that. And I only removed this chain cover just because I wanted to get a little more access down here. It's not because I dropped something up here by the muffler and then it landed in the cover like this and then I couldn't get it out, so I had to take it off. That's not why I did it. But anyway, that's all there is to it. For those that might have been keeping track on some of the other videos I had on this with the assembly and then the other issues I've had with the bike, I really haven't had any other issues with it. The last video I made on it was where I'd had this headlight bracket vibrate itself off. And then I put some, instead of welding it back together, I just drilled some holes and then put that hardware down in there to hold it on. No further issues with that. And then the little issue I had with the carburetor leaking, haven't had any more trouble with it. I did have this exhaust on here, which I've taken off, and that might be why I dropped that nut earlier, if that is indeed what happened. I like the sound of this. I don't like the heat from it. Totally impractical for riding around in shorts. I know you're not supposed to do it, but I've melted a couple of my shorts on here, even after putting the header wrap on there, which helped. It's freaking hot. I don't know if I've seen a couple different kinds where they'll curl up under and then they'll exit underneath the seat back here, but this has this bracket right here in the center, and I'm just not sure that those types will go through there. And then there's the kind where it goes all the way through and it exits out on the right side of the bike. I think you're probably the same trouble over there, just on that side. So I just went back with the stock muffler. I know, boo. Anyway, thanks for watching. Zoom, zoom.